It's sad. Last day. It's Halloween. But that means that it can be that means it can be the spookiest day. Sorry, my thing fell out of its stand. Today is going to be the spookiest review ever. Because it's my favorite horror icon, I guess you could say. And it's one of my favorite horror movies. And it is one of my favorite Stephen King movies, miniseries. I call it a movie. I just watched the whole 3 hours. A lot of people just say, anyway. And it is it. Well, Tim Curry, Pennywise, it. As it is, I tried to like the new ones, seeing that, having such a talented actor like Bill Skarsgård, and having a lot of new cast members join who are pretty famous. Because if you don't remember, the old It was kind of, it was smaller, lesser known people. And yes, kind of now they are a little more known. Seth Green is more known. A couple of the other kids are now more known. But Tim Curry was their biggest actor. Where in this new It movie, that wasn't the case. Bill Skarsgård was one of the smallest actors. But you have the amazing acting performance that he can give. So I was really hoping for that one to be better than this one, but it wasn't, because Pennywise, if you don't remember, is still a clown, even though he's trying to eat children and he sucks off your fear, feeds off your fear. He's still a clown, and he didn't catch that. Bill Skarsgård, I'm sorry, his pumpkin, is just going haywire. Bill Skarsgård didn't really catch that. He catched the creepiness bit more, and that did make him really good, because after all, Pennywise is a creepy clown, but clowns have gone from what they were in the 90s-ish, which was being a creepy yet fun thing, to now just being creepy. If you have a clown, you have a movie. Honestly, it's a shame how much clown movies we can name. I would really like, the Animaniacs, how they did the Song of the Country, they could definitely do that again, but with clown movies. Clowntergeist in Art the Clown, but you could. And I think Pennywise still holds out because he was funny. He wasn't just creepy. He wasn't just trying to kill him. He was funny also. And Tim Curry brought that funniness to him. You got something in a can? Well, you better let the poor guy out. Wah-ha, wah-ha, wah-ha. That's still one of my favorite lines from the movie. Miniseries, whatever you want to call it. And the thing is, that's what the Bill Skarsgård one can catch. So I obviously had to get Tim Curry Pennywise because I needed it. And he is definitely my second favorite horror icon. Maybe he's the first. It depends on what mood I'm in. This year I wasn't really into Scream. I was like, I saw it kind of recently. I'm fine with watching Pennywise, and I'll probably watch Scream tomorrow. And I do like Michael Myers. It's just he's too bland, for an action figure. Not really worth it. Jason, not a huge fan. Will admit, not a huge fan. But I really do love Pennywise. So it is a NECA figure, which means that it has mediocre articulation. I've never had a NECA figure before. The Scream, Ghostface, and the good old King Kong and Godzilla, which were supposed to be a part of the spooky reviews, but I did not want to do them after kind of realizing, they're more just monster, creature feature type things. They aren't really scary. But Tim Curry was very scary, and I really did want to do him. So this is the deluxe NECA articulation scheme, which means that it has this god-awful joint. It gets the purpose done, but it doesn't look good. Your arm doesn't have a huge elbow. Perfect example, McFarlane. The elbow is small. It is not long. But when you look at this, the elbow is a lot longer. Now, does it get the same articulation, the same point? Yes, 100%. But it does give a more stringy curl look, where when you bend your arm, you get a more pointed look, where when you do this, you get a curvy look. So that is something that I hate, because after all, characters who have double joints, like most of us, it is a very pointy look. You know, you get that jut out and then that angle. With this, since you're getting two angles at the same time within one joint here, you are breaking that up and in turn making a curve. Again, you could say, well, this is just cloth, so it's actually more like... Even then, it is still curved. So I am not a huge fan of that, but you can definitely look outside of it. I think if you have a monster guy, that works. But then again, Pennywise is supposed to be an actual clown. Yeah. And then the leg articulation always seemed weird, because it's always less than the arms. Where usually it's equal to, or more than the arms. I mean, have you ever seen a Marvel Legends which has, double joints in the shoulder, and then just single joints in the legs? I've never. So he has a single joint, he has a rotation, and hingy-hoos. He also has feet ball joints, and he has a ball joint in the torso and ball joint in the head, under the hair. He does come with a lot of stuff, so much stuff that I can't talk about it all. My favorite accessories, I'm going to say them because I don't want to pull them out. Balloon that says turn back now. The other faces, that's always a really nice thing to have. The book with his hand reaching out of it, that's one that I'm probably going to put on the shelf. Otherwise, they're all just accessory hands, or, the weird ass kind of goblin hands that he gets, the lizard hands, which I'm not a huge fan of. I kind of wish that he had the weird melted face. That would have been my favorite accessory from the movie. And yeah, I am happy with this guy. Don't let it seem like I don't like him. I love him. I love him miles ahead of anything, but I'm just not a big fan of NECA. NECA, I feel, really has good licenses, and I think that their articulation is just very whack. It's very whack. It just doesn't fit right with me. It doesn't. But, saying that, I do hate Marvel Legends most times. Rogue has freaking terrible joints, so if you say, oh, you're just a Marvel Legends or McFarlane fan, no, there is a lot of terrible articulation. I think the most consistently mediocre articulation out there is for Black Series. They have really high articulation, but still lack in some areas. And it's not the point of extremely articulated one figure, like, T'Challa or something, and then not articulated in any way, shape, or form Rogue from the same line. It's more like, Rey has the same skull, same joint system as Mando. Has the same one as, of course you can't say droids or anything. Anyway, that would kind of be like giving us a Funko Pop that has fully bending knees and just, not doing it again. So, I find their articulation weird, but it's alright. It's alright. It is consistent, so it's alright, I feel. He is, of course, in the 7-inch scale, technically 6-inch. He is a little shorter. Not really. I thought he was shorter than Joker, but no. Why am I using Joker? Because he's right next to me, because he's one of my favorites. So if you are in the mood for a Pennywise figure or any horror movie figure, I'd really recommend this one. I give it a 4 out of 5. Why not a 5 out of 5? I love it. I've been talking nothing about why I prefer Tim Curry as Pennywise to anyone else. Yes, I do, but the thing is, it's not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. But I will recommend him to anyone. So go ahead, buy him, enjoy him, love him, live him. And guess what? Time for the display. Whoop. So we have the She-Hulk in the front and center, because I love that Funko Pop. Well, it's actually like here, but I moved it back so I could rest the camera. Then we got Tim Curry Pennywise, along with Batman Who Laughs with Sky-Towering Wings. We got Dawnbreaker with a horde of bats coming towards you. Harley Quinn beating the crap out of Nightwing. We got Baby Robin after eating a Jokerfish with Batman Who Laughs on the phone because he's got some serious dealing to do with, because the Superman has just been killing everybody. He killed both Jokers and Constantine. And Ghostface is pretty shocked by it, along with kind of Swamp Thing, just puzzled. And that led to Hellbat ripping the arms off of Merciless, and now here we are. Oh, damn it, Superman. You just gotta ruin everything. Okay, you ruined Justice League with your fake mustache. Now you'll ruin this display. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that Halloween display. I know it's not the best I could have done, but Superman actually is terrible at standing. Probably should have said that in the video. He has kind of terrible feet for his big chunkiness, so that is a big problem. That's a big problem. He's been falling down constantly, so yeah. Sadly. But I hope that you still enjoyed these reviews. I hope that you enjoyed these holiday. I hope you enjoyed the spooky month. And guess what? There's more spooky videos coming out today. I will see you in the next video, which is compost cookies, aka Frankenstein cookies. Ooh. Have a happy, safe Halloween, everybody. Goodbye.